Rianne Potgieter, who is the CEO of the International Federations of Compliance Associations. Rianne, you're welcome.
Thank you very much. It's great to be here.
Awesome. And we are very expectant of your session. And I know that it's going to be very exciting, but a few questions that we wanted to just present to you, just going in. And the first of the questions are just around artificial intelligence. AI is obviously being called a double-edged sword at the moment within compliance. How do you think that the artificial intelligence is going to just impact the profession as well as industry?
So I look at the profession, it's impacting everything. Let's start there.
Yeah.
So we should start with that question, is to say that it starts with business, probably. So if you have a business that is going to adopt AI in a big way in their products and services and dealing with their customers, you as compliance officer, AML officer, need to really understand where that is going. So that is the imperative for the discipline, is to really be close to business and to understand what AI is going to change there and how is it going to be adopted. At the same time, one also has to say, how is this going to be adopted by the discipline of the profession?
Yes.
So that's everything. It's like, if you think about everything that you've been doing as a compliance or AML officer, a lot of it has always been your own intellect, your own experience, your own manual interventions, your own manual work that you do on a day-to-day basis. And a lot of that can be automated now. So that's the best plus to me.
I love that answer. I love how you just started off with the understanding of how AI is adopted in the business itself, outside of just the compliance function as it were, because to your point, there is then inside of it where from a compliance perspective, looking here, as well as just identifying the risks that are associated with obviously the adoption of AI. Awesome. Thank you so much for that wonderful answer. And how do you think that compliance teams can prepare for the impact of obviously artificial intelligence, just on the financial crime perspective, and as well as just from regulatory expectation? How can teams better just prepare for themselves for this adoption of AI?
The one thing that you can't do is to wait. So you have to not also have this attitude or let's call it an attitude or an expectation that I want to go on a course. Mm-hmm. I hear that a lot.
Yeah.
I must go and do a course on AI.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you can go and do a course on AI, but the reality is you have to engage with it. And the beauty of AI, and this is a big point that people miss.
Yeah.
When they say I have to go on a course, it tells me that they haven't really started to use AI yet. Because if you are, you can actually ask AI to teach you. It can become your own dedicated tutor, so then you go pay the money if you want to go and sit in another course. And there are some good courses out there. I'm not knocking those.
Mm-hmm.
But your number one way to do this is to just sit with whichever AI you are using, be it ChatGPT or Claude or Perplexity or any of these well-known ones, and just say, here's what I know. This is where I'm at.
Mm-hmm.
What do I need to know? Help me to get there. Teach me. I mean, how easy can that be?
Wow, that is awesome. A very awesome answer. Get involved, get your hands in the work, and obviously you learn a little bit better when you're already doing. I think awesome answer. And finally, the Rianne, what do you expect the delegates to sort of like walk away with after today's session, or obviously after your session?
I think the number one thing for me is to really, I hope this makes you inquisitive like anything else. To really want to know what is going on. And I think the danger that we are in our roles and how busy we are is that we just need to get today's job done. But I don't have time to look at all this new stuff. So it's incredibly important to make the time. So be inquisitive. And I think the other thing that I would really like for them to walk away is to not have fear, but to have FOMO. That's where I would like to see the delegates going.
Awesome. Thank you so much for those nuggets, Rianne. We are looking forward to your session. I know that it'll be nothing short of exceptional.
I hope so.
And thank you so much for just gracing us with your presence. and then to just, just for engaging, our audience and just sharing those nuggets.
Thank you very much.